Hi everyone, Agata Leonard here, your HypnoCoach, and today's topic is overthinking and looping thoughts. What's going on in your head, either it's before you compete or you're training or in general in life, can have obviously enormous impact on your results. The more negative thoughts and stress, the less focus on performance. And this mental diarrhea can cause a lot of mess, including physical signs of distress like increased heartbeat, mental blocks, increased sweating, shivering, bowel problems. And they're not obviously very helpful when you are just about to go and perform, try to do your best, right? And your mind is literally telling you, don't put yourself under any danger, just run, avoid the judgment or failure or discomfort at all costs, okay? Run. And sometimes you feel like your mind is tangled up in a million of looping thoughts, and it is not easy to get out from it. So, not knowing how to manage your mind, those emotions, and those thoughts, the only way to deal with it, you kind of try to manage all the outside situations. Now, this is obviously not very helpful, and more than likely it's a even disaster ready to happen, because when you manage everything by you kind of manage everything by accident, not by intent, not the way you really want to. And whatever is going on outside, it's something you cannot control. You cannot control the weather, you cannot control someone else's behaviors, and other other things. The only thing you are able to control are your thoughts. Okay? And let's do a little exercise when it comes to those looping thoughts. Think of something negative, something that kind of triggers this overthinking. I will give you an example. You can have your one, or you can just listen to my one. For example, what if I am not good enough to perform well? Okay. Now, what is the next negative pattern you run in your head? More than likely, it's going to be something in the lines, I lose sponsors, or for equestrians, I lose horse owners. Okay. So the consequence of that is I lose money, I lose good horses, I lose reputation, which brings us back to this first thought, must means that I'm not good enough to perform well. Okay? And what feelings, what emotions are attached to this kind of a loop? You have fear, self-doubt, insecurity, nerves, anxiety, all the negatives, right? Everything what you don't need. And in order to get out of this loop, you have to break it. And the way to break it, you have to either change the way you think, change the words you use, or get rid of some of the words from your dictionary altogether. Well, let's say altogether. So let's just try it one more time. And this time I'm going to drop a word not. Okay? What if I am good enough to perform? What would be consequence of that? I'm going to get sponsors, right? I'm going to get good horse owners. And again, what is the consequence of this? Um, I'm going to have lots of great horses with good potential, and I'm going to get paid for my work. My reputation is going to skyrocket. So, all this must mean, again, going back to the first thought, I am good enough to perform well, right? So, what kind of emotions are attached to this kind of looping thought? Happiness, joy, fulfillment, desire to keep pushing forward, motivation, focus, confidence, self belief, which means these are all the essentials of a good athlete, right? Now, that is only one example. I'm sure you can come up with loads more. And you can apply it to your own needs. But there are a few other things that you can do. Excuse me. When this overthinking start to kind of overrule your mind, catch it, first of all. Recognize it. Why is it there? Acknowledge it. Okay, it's there. And then change those words. Change from negative to positive. I know it's not the easiest thing to do, but the more you practice, the better it gets. Instead of saying, I have to do something, say, I want to do something. Instead of saying, I can't do it, say, I can do it. So, what's the worst thing that can happen? I either achieve something or I'll learn, because you don't really fail. So all the words that you say, they create this blueprint that your mind and body kind of make it real. And as an athlete, okay, be prepared for the worst case scenarios. Yes, you have to, but always concentrate on the best outcome. Your mind kind of doesn't care if something is real or not, just believes in everything. So you might as well have all the good, all the positive thoughts. Praise yourself. I keep repeating myself with this one all the time, but I cannot emphasize enough. Praise yourself. Be a friend to yourself. Give yourself high five. And this is a big credit to brilliant Mel Robbins. It is scientifically proven that standing in front of the mirror and high-fiving yourself is super beneficial to boost your self-esteem and kind of set you up for the day. What kind of emotions do you get when someone high-fives you? All the positive ones. So why not once a day just stand in front of the mirror and high five to yourself? And what else? Remember, summarizing everything, remember you have a choice what words you use and what thoughts you think. But if you are still stuck in this kind of a pattern and you can't get out from those looping thoughts, I'm always happy to have a chat with you to get to the root cause of the issues that you have. And so all you have to do is just click on the link below. It won't cost you a thing. And oh, if you liked it, please click on a like and subscribe button. That will really help me out. So that is it for today, and thanks very much for watching. Until next time. Bye.